brawl tallk geliyor. Göstereyim. İlk gösterime şunu oldu. Dün video çekemedim. Şu. Evet, 7 saat sonra yayında. 7 saat sonra video çekeceğim. Brawl Talk videosu. Yani inşallah yapardım işte. Şey var bakın. Star Studios diye okunuyor herhalde. Evet. Onu diyor. Onu diyor. Bence şeyle ilgili. O Star Studios ile ilgili bir karakter gelecek. Yani bir de Lex'ten bakalım. Yani Brawl Talk 7 saat sonra bir de kaç dakika olacağına bakalım. Allah, ben şeye girdim. Bir önceki Brawl Talk'ta Mac gelmişti bildiğiniz gibi arkadaşlar. Nasıl yapıyorsun lan? Stars. Evet, açtım. Şimdi kaç dakika olduğunu nereden bakabiliriz? Neredeydi o? Yani üstte çıkması lazım. Ha, 3 dakika mı? Ha, olsun. İyi. Bakın bu da gerçek. Gerçek yani 3 dakika olacak. 3 dakikada karakter gelir. Yeni özellikleri gösterilir falan işte. Güzel olacak diye bekliyorum. Lex'ten bakalım hangi karakter gelecek. Ben bakmıştım. Gerçekten baktım bu arada. Bakın. Şöyle bir karakter gelebilir diyor. Bir gün önce yapmış. Dün yani. Bence öyle değildi. Daha güzel bir karakter gelecek diye düşünüyorum da bir şey bakacaktım arkadaşlar. Bir dakika. Ha, ben de çıkmıyor o zaman. Evet, yani ya Kit ya da şöyle bir karakter gelebilir aslında, bakın. Şöyle bir karakter de gelebilir ve Kit de gelebilir. Kit de gelebilir. İsterseniz izleyelim 5 dakikasını falan.
Now, Brawl Stars just dropped some images on us, and I think that I have decoded the mystery of what is coming into Brawl Stars in the next update. My dear Lex, you have decoded nothing. I, Sherlex, have solved this mystery. But I helped. You did nothing but sit on your bum and talk about the benefits of pizza rolls versus bagel bites. You know what? Pizza rolls are better. Can't change my mind. So check it out. We have started to get some clues about what is coming into the next update of Brawl Stars. So let's take a look at each one and I'll break them down for you, as well as give you some news on the club changes that are coming soon. First off, on Brawl Stars social media, there were 4 images posted. Now, in this first one, we see Shelly is having a spell cast upon her frog gun. Now, is it turning into a prince? Or is there something else going on? We also have this red figure in the distance walking to the castle, which I believe is Handsome Colt, and you'll see him again throughout these pictures. In the next one, we have Evil Queen Pam looking at Shelly in her magic mirror. We got Sprout and the sword in the stone like his new skin, El Dragon flying in the distance, a pumpkin peeking out from underneath the cloth, and a hand climbing into the window, which, again, I'm pretty sure is Handsome Colt doing money heist things. Now, all of these things I'm pointing out mean something, and I'll put it together for you here in a minute, but see if you can figure it out before I do. In the next image, we have Barley leading Shelly on a rainbow to the castle. There are a couple things, though, about this picture that you can't see unless you zoom way in. On the right-hand side of the castle, we see a ladder, which I'm presuming Handsome Colt has used to gain access to the castle, although not very slick of him, as he just tagged his name on the wall right next to it. I think Colt was there? Pretty sure. But just below that, we have a really strange and confusing graffiti that says, "Sea Boy?" Okay. Above that, in a tower, we have a shadowy figure that, to me, looks like Dark Lord Spike. I don't know what he would be doing in the castle, though, as it completely seems out of place, but hey, that's what it looks like. Now, to the left, perched on the tower, we have El Dragon again, although it looks like he did some graffiti on the front of the castle before keeping watch up top. And lastly, we have the word Brave on the side of the inner tower. Remember that one. Now, these next images are where it starts to get really interesting, so pay close attention. This image depicts a battle between Pam and Primo versus Shelly and Barley. Good versus evil. But aside from the battle, there are three things for you to see. Once again, we have Colt breaking in with his blowtorch on top of the tower, but even more ominous than that is this ghost-like figure. It's just sitting in the tower over there to the left, watching the action, and then there's Spike graffiti on the tower just below him. Now, the obvious answer would be that this would be a Spike skin, but I don't think that that's right. Now, one could also make the case for it being a new brawler, but again, I don't think that Brawl Stars would outright show a new brawler like this. Plus, we haven't gotten to the new brawler that I'm predicting yet. And then on the very far right, there's some graffiti that starts with the letter K. Now, currently, there isn't any brawler in the game whose name starts with the letter K. And I think that the new brawler's name will start with the letter K, but what will this new brawler be? That is right. The new brawler will be... I'm getting there. Just go. I got this, Sherlex. That guy, man. Now, the last image shows a fight raging on inside the castle where they're trying to get the sword out of poor Sprout's head. Like, dude, really? He should just put a wall behind him? Easy. While I don't find any direct Easter eggs in this image, the interesting thing is that all of the brawlers that we have previously seen in all of the other images are all tied together once again here. We have Pam, Primo, Colt, Shelly, Sprout, Barley, and Byron. Or at least his potions. Okay, so what do all these images mean? I mean, first off, it could just be a fun little story, showing Shelly getting transformed and going into battle against evil Queen Pam, and that could be the end of it. And while that may be the most likely scenario, what fun would that be? First off, I think that all of these brawlers reoccurring over and over again signify something. Perhaps they're just getting balance changes, but what about that pumpkin that I pointed out earlier? I think that this is a hint for what is coming in the Halloween update, or, excuse me, Brawloween update. Perhaps we're going to be getting skins for all of these brawlers. For instance, Barley, he's on a rainbow, and what's at the end of every rainbow? A pot of gold. Now, Barley already has a true gold skin, but what about a leprechaun skin where he, like, throws pots of gold? That would be fun. And what about the ghost at the top of the tower? If not a Spike skin,